Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to our F1 2009 career mode. It's round 8 of the season. Last time out at the Turkish Grand Prix, we were back to winning ways, chasing down the Red Bull of Mark Webber towards the end of the race and making the crucial overtake with 1 lap to spare. We still have the championship lead, and I think our lead in the championship is about 15 points. You know what? Let's take a look at that. Let's check out the championship standings. Oh yes. It is 15 points. We are leading the way by 15 points. We've reached the half-century mark, 51 points to our name now. Webber in second, Barrichello still ahead of Button, and Jarno Trulli somehow still in that fight for second place in the championship. Today we have the British Grand Prix, my first home Grand Prix in F1 2009. We've already won 3 out of the first 7 races, and I would dearly love to win in front of my home crowd. British Grand Prix is next. This is the strategy, starting on the softs, going to lap 8, pitting for the hards, going to lap 19, pitting for the hards again, and then going to the end on lap 30.
Silverstone was built on a disused airfield.
Oh, that's the daily freeze. We always get 1 freeze.
The start of the track uses runways as very long straights. However, the number of turns and chicanes increases towards the end of the circuit, so stay alert through the later sections.
The number of turns increased towards the end of the circuit. Well, it's not going to count down, is it, mate? I don't even know who's on pole position. And there's just nice noises of birds in the background, which is quite funny. Raikkonen down in 14th. We are starting last today. Last at our home Grand Prix. That's risky business. Oh, we can hear them clapping now. The crowd. Here we are on the grid. British Grand Prix. Home Grand Prix. Let's go. I'm ready. Lights are on. And we are underway. Spam the throttle. Get moving. He's a bit curves off the line. Down towards the first corner. Of course, it's the old layout, so Copse is the first corner. Webber in the lead. He was a bit of a Silverstone expert, wasn't he? Back in the day. Got past Piquet. Good move. Through Magnussen brackets for the first time. A little contact there with Nakajima, but who cares? It's only Nakajima. Next up, the Force Indias as we head on to the hangar straight for the first time. The first of 30 times today. The old Silverstone circuit was much shorter than the modern one we have, so the lap count was up to 60 back in the day. Oh my gosh. I've been overtaken by Piquet. I've been overtaken by Nelson Piquet Jr. Never in my life would I have expected that to happen. You can now walk on this part of the circuit if you visit Silverstone. Part of the infield. If you go on an F1 race weekend, it's where they hold the fan zone. Pretty cool. Very busy though. And very expensive. The British Grand Prix is ridiculously expensive. If you live in the UK and you want to visit a motorsport event, you're better off going to anything else. Honestly, anything. Just a random race meet. Caterham do quite a few race meets throughout the season. You do see a lot of racing on those days. BTCC. I think they've got GB3 and GB4 supporting them. There we go. Run on Suttle. See you later. Run on Fisichella. See you later. There's Rosberg, and I'm going to guess that's Glock side by side. They're almost going 3 wide up ahead. Buemi trying to get involved in the Toro Rosso. I've seen some of you suggest that I should turn on... Oh, second freeze of the day. Usually there's no more than 1. Oh, no, we're back. We're back. Everything. I think my whole computer froze there. I've lost so much time from that. I hope the recording's okay. I mean, I suppose if you're listening to this on the video, the recording is okay. What I was going to say before we were rudely interrupted, some of you guys have been suggesting I turn on manual gearing. And I just got to say that because I'm using a controller, which I'm not used to, and I don't feel comfortable using a controller, manual gearing is out of the question. That's the only assist we still have on. Rosberg, feeling the pressure. See if we can get a run on the Williams here. Under braking. Kind of. No. Can't make the move. Oh yeah, we're putting on some pressure now. Get the good exit out that final corner. Down across the line we go. You know what? He's pulling away. I'm running wide at Copse. Just about keeping it on the circuit. So lap 4 out of 30. We're not really making much progress here. Here's my chance. Here's my chance. We've got him. We get Buemi as well. 2 for the price of 1. Next up, Timo Glock. Brazil's #1 enemy, Timo Glock, going defensive. Hold on to that position. I've been sent by Rosberg. He's made contact with my car. I think he's on the outside. Okay, we're still ahead of him. Got to run on Glock. Let's just say that's not a penalty. I've unlawfully taken the position, but really, who cares? That's 13th place now. Got to run on Raikkonen towards the Maggots-Beckett's complex. Ah, we've scared him out of it. Oh, I've gone straight off the circuit. Not good. But you know what? I've still got the position over Raikkonen. Kovalainen will be a sitting duck here. Look at this. Look at the pace we've got. To the inside we go. 215 miles per hour down the hangar straight. My teammate's almost in the points right now. He's in 9th place. We'll go to the outside of Bourdais. He backs out of the move. Kubica, 9th place. Oh, Kubica. We've got you, mate. We have got you. Got you on toast. Around the outside we go of Luffield, I believe that corner is. The final corner. What a move. What a move. Up to 9th. Oh, Raikkonen. No, that's Massa. Around the outside of Massa. A little bit of contact, but we got the position up into the points. There's the two Brawns battling with Trolley for, I believe that's 4th place. Up ahead, the two Red Bulls, 1-2. Hamilton, ex-home Grand Prix in 3rd. There's the run on Alonso. Can't make a move there this time around. We did overtake Raikkonen into that complex a few laps prior. But Alonso defending stalwartly right now. As we head onto the hangar straight, contact between the Renault and the Sauber. I think we're side by side. He's on the left, I'm on the right. Hurdling down towards Stowe corner. I've got the inside line and the position. That's 7th place. Jenson Button up in 6th, who in real life never even got a podium at his home Grand Prix. I think his best result was 4th place. If I remember correctly, he almost got a podium driving for McLaren in 2014, I want to say. He had the pink helmet that weekend and he almost got a podium. I think that was the day he finished 4th. Oh, look at the speed we've got down here. Button feeling the pressure. Nothing working there, though. The two Red Bulls running away with this at the moment. Oh, Button lifting off really early there. We head into... I think this corner's called Vale. I could be completely wrong. Or maybe Farm. We'll bring it into the pits for our first stop in this race. I wonder, is anybody else diving in? It might just be me. I think I'm the only one heading into the pits here. First stop out of 2 scheduled in this race. We pit from... We were in 7th place before that. Kovalainen, one of the Ferraris in. I believe that might be Rosberg into Nakajima into the pits as well. A 12.4 second stop will drop almost down to the back of this grid. Rejoining in 14th place. Make that 15th place. Felipe Massa's gone through. Easy move on Felipe Massa down towards Stowe corner. I sat on the left hand side. That first grandstand back in the day, 2019 race. Thank you, Massa, for crashing into me there. He's crashed into me again. Felipe Massa can't drive clean at all. And I'm all over the place on these fresh tyres. I'm leading a train that goes all the way down to basically last place. I can't pull away from these guys. A few drivers in the pits then. Well, maybe 1, maybe 2. We're up to 12th place. I don't think we're even in contention for points at the moment. Nelson Piquet out the race. That's a driver nobody really cares about retiring. And I think more drivers in the pits. We're up to 11th. I think that's because of Piquet's retirement. Is Jarno Trulli in the pits again? I'm pretty sure he just pit a couple of laps ago. So we are now up into the top 10, is it? No, we're still 11th. Okay, that must have been Piquet going into the pits. More drivers in the pits. Just one of them. That's Piquet again, isn't it? It is. It's just Piquet. Oh my gosh, we just took flight by tapping a curb. Okay, note to self, avoid that curb. Lost loads of time from that. That's really annoying. But as you can see on the minimap, we are closing up to a bit of a train, which I assume leads up into the points. So all hope is not lost. Okay, there are drivers in the pits this time. They're the one-stopping drivers. We're up into 8th place. Yes, we've done it. 8th place, we're back into the points. Not sure what happened to the Red Bulls who were dominating early on, but I can see them. Just ahead, I think they're in 5th and 4th place. Fisichella into the pits. So we're up to 7th. Okay, we're starting to reel in this train ahead. I think that leads all the way up to 3rd place. And I'm sure some of these drivers are on a one-stop. We're going to be pitting on lap 19, so we've got another 2 laps to go before we'll be bringing it into the pits for the second and final time in this race. Oh gosh, okay, I bounced straight across the curbs there at Maggots and Beckett's. Not the way to do it. I've done it again. I've gone straight into the curb. And it unsettles the car. Sends the car in the air, actually. We mount the curb and we just take flight. I mean, I know the circuit's an old airfield, but come on. F1 cars aren't designed to fly. Box, 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 box. Bringing it in for our second and final stop. Pitting from 7th place. I don't think we'll be challenging for a win today or a podium. I do, however, hope we can still score some points because points mean prizes come the end of the season. Go, go, go. I do find it funny, the pause between the guy taking the fuel rig off and then me leaving the pit box. It's usually about 2.5 seconds. Oh my gosh, we've just lost half the front wing. Oh my gosh. Here comes Raikkonen. Oh, we hit the curb again. It's all falling apart. It's all just started falling apart in the past 30 seconds. Who designed that pit exit, by the way? Why is there a wall on the inside? Okay, a couple drivers in the pits. We're up to 11th. I mean, I'm guessing this front wing is harming my performance because we're on fresh tyres. I pushed so hard on the previous lap. It was 1.4 seconds slower than my previous best. Not sure where the pace has gone. I am now, what, 2 seconds? 2.7 seconds slower than my previous best. I made no mistakes whatsoever. I have no idea where the pace has gone. It's got to be the front wing. What in the world? That's a flat curb and we've just been sent to the stratosphere and back. The curbs at this circuit are messed up. They look flat, you touch them, they send you 3 feet in the air. Okay, we're getting slightly quicker now. That was a decent lap. 4.6 to Fisichella. An outside shot at 0.6 laps to go. I mean, it's still possible, but we need to start really getting the hammer down. The pace is still there, 19.6 that lap. 3.3 to Fisichella. We can at least get into the top 10. Here we go. We can make a move on Fisichella here. And then we'll have 3 laps to go to see if we can make any inroads on the people ahead of him. Switch to the inside for this one. Across the line we go, starting lap 28. Oh my gosh, he's pulling away. I've sent it. I've absolutely sent it up the inside of Cops. Pushed him wide. Trulli in 9th place. Okay. 1 lap to go. We're 5 seconds behind Trulli. I think this is the worst race of the season. I know we didn't score points in, was it Spain? But we know there was an issue there. I was not used to the, assists that we were using. In this, I just don't have the pace. We've been driving nice and clean for the most part. Apart from the times I've been hitting the curbs. And I'm sure the front wing broken doesn't help. Because we were up in the points before the pit stop. Trulli's out of the race. He was in front of me. Now it's Bourdais in the points. But we're not catching Bourdais before the end. So it will be 9th place then. I mean, Trulli's still in front of me on the circuit. But he's out the race. Surely he could just finish the lap. I assume that's his engine. Mate, you could just finish the lap and finish in 9th place. But, like, he's already declassified from the results. He's going to stay out anyway, even though he's out the race. Across the line we go then. That's 9th place. No points. Final results, even though Red Bull dominated the first half of the race, it's a Brawn GP 1-2. Button wins his home race ahead of Barrichello. Hamilton makes it 2 Brits on the podium. Fernando Alonso in 4th. The Red Bulls can only manage 6th and 7th. Robert Kubica scores his first points of the season, so he's now not last in the championship, and championship leader James Early at his first home Grand Prix, only 9th place. The Ferraris having a miserable weekend, 14th and 15th place. Jarno Trulli and Nelson Piquet, the 2 retirements from this one. So, in the Drivers' Championship, I still have the lead by over 10 points, the gap's 12 points. Webber in 2nd, Button and Barrichello tied on points, but Button's classified in 3rd above his teammates. Jarno Trulli in 5th. And isn't that a sight for sore eyes? Robert Kubica up to 14th place. So he's now not last. Good job. In the Constructors' Championship, it's Brawn GP taking the reins. They're 13 points ahead of Red Bull. BMW Sauber, even with both drivers now on the point scoring table this season, they're languishing in 3rd place. Well, that's the end of the British Grand Prix. Sadly, we could not even score points. That's the 2nd time this season we've failed to score points. We've won 3 out of the first 8 races. We still have the championship lead by 12 points. So nobody can take the championship lead for at least a couple of races time. If you did enjoy that one, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Is that a thing? Thumbs up. Give it a like. Comment down below what you think. And subscribe to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, we're getting so close to 6,000 subscribers. Who knows? I may have already hit it. I don't know. You can check down below. If I've hit 6,000 subscribers, that would have been pretty cool. Thank you for that, if so. If not, help me get there. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.